everyone. My name is Tommie Ross and Studio 13. What can I say? Even though when in the midst of living it, I had no idea how important and how significant that era would be for me. Studio 13 allowed me to come into a space and not be afraid to be myself. Come into a space where people actually saw me and liked me. It gave me courage. It gave me a voice that I didn't realize that I had. Studio 13 was a safe space, a place of love, a place of respect, and it also challenged you. It challenged you to be better, kinder, more giving. Studio 13 was also like Houston, Texas Apollo. If you came half-stepping, they would let you know. So you really had to be on your A game. Studio 13 for me, just like I said, when I was living it, I didn't realize just how much and how important it truly was for me. The people I met, the connections I made, the path that Studio 13 took me on, still to this day make me feel like, I don't know if, I don't believe in luck. Let me say that first of all, I don't believe in luck. So normally when people ask me how I'm doing, my first response is I'm blessed and highly favored. Studio 13 allowed me to feel really blessed, highly favored. So when Sophia and I were talking in November, and she mentioned something about, girl, we need a reunion, it automatically clicked because maybe like that March, I had went to the Raps reunion in Dallas, Texas. So I said, well, yeah, I think that would be cute. That was in November, like 2 days before Thanksgiving. Seems like a week after Thanksgiving, every single waking hour, I was thinking about what could we do to have a great Studio 13 reunion. So from November all the way up to July 13th, 2022, that is all that I have thought about, dreamed about, stressed over about. But tonight, I have to say that Houston, Texas showed up and showed out because, like myself, Studio 13 meant something to a lot of people. Tonight, I saw people that Tandalea, I had not seen Tandalea since Studio. So since 1992 was the last time I saw Tandalea. She was here tonight. So that speaks volumes that a club that existed so long ago could bring people into a place. When we reached out to different entertainers, telling them about the reunion, everybody said yes immediately. Nobody asked for money. Nobody asked really anything but when and where. That speaks volumes about the name Studio 13. People this whole week have been congratulating us, saying that they wish they could be here, asking if we were going to have live stream. We tried to do it, but we just couldn't get that going. So hopefully this video will be enough for you to, well, I know it's not going to be enough to feel what we felt in this room tonight, but it will give you a little snippet of what this night truly was. They have been asking if we were going to do it again. Baby, like I said, from November up until July 13th, this is all I've thought about, dreamed about, did eat. I haven't even eaten today. You know, so I'm delirious right now, but I'm still high on the Studio 13 thing, you know.
I'm just curious of one thing. Why did you all wait so long to have a reunion of sorts?
because everybody is so busy and doing their own thing. But like I said, when I went to the Raps reunion in Dallas in last year in March, I realized when I saw the camaraderie and everybody there, Studio 13 definitely needed one. But, and let me be honest about things. I planned this with Sophia and friends and family. I don't know if it was I really can't say what it was, but I do know that I reached out to certain people asking them to be a part of this, and they wanted to, but for some reason something didn't allow them to be a part of it. So I'm a little disappointed that something that was done not for me, but it was for the community, that jealousy or something may have crept into the play and they missed out on a wonderful night. I feel that this night was about love, and I wanted the details to be about love. And when I was questioned about the prices that we were charging, I said, because I didn't want it to be just a room where you would come and do whatever. I wanted you to come and have an experience. And experiences cost. So that's why the prices were like they were. But I hope when people got in this room, in this space, and saw what we tried to create, that they understood why things were like they were. I'm leaving here tonight proud that we were able to create something to wait. And what time is it?
It is 1:45.
1:45. People got, the doors were supposed to open at 6. We had to let people in at 5:15 because they came early. So we didn't want them sitting out in the heat, so they had to come in. So it just speaks volumes of people put on their good clothes and came out and sat from 5 until 1 o'clock in the morning. Who does that?
Yeah.
But Studio 13 was that kind of atmosphere, that kind of place that would make you want to be here. And I was also impressed with the people who had never experienced Studio 13, who said that they wanted to come here and see what was it all about, because they had heard so much about it. So that's both volumes as well.
Very nice. So before we wrap it up, one more question. I'm sure that there's been many who've been lost since you guys have been together. Loved ones have passed away. Is there anything that you would like to say to any of those who aren't here anymore, for the people who are still here, in remembrance of them?
That was another reason why I wanted the details to be as precise as they were, because other than words, mere words that we can speak, actions, I believe, have a much more meaningful example. So that's why I honored people in video and in the magazine. Mm-hmm. And even my last number in my mix, that's the song that Cookie used to always do. So I wanted to say, Cookie, I love you, we miss you, and you will always be the mouth of Studio 13. So, and once again too, people are leaving every day, and I wanted for us to be able to get together and see each other and celebrate before we ask, oh, how is such and such doing? Oh, they passed last week. You know, so I wanted us to be here in this space, fellowship, remember each other, and just have a great time. And in closing, I know I'm probably sounding crazy because I'm tired, I'm delirious. I just want to say, y'all have made me so proud the way you showed up and showed out tonight for the experience of Studio 13.
Thank you so much.